good evening, and welcome to a live broadcasting of Dissect. I go by the name of Novelist,
And I am Jewel.
and of course, our two guests that who works with us. You have the man Sam, which is the executive producer of Dissect, and of course Miss Nika, which is the moderator. What's going on, guys?
Hi.
Hey,
Hey, yo.
from
What's happening?
behind the scenes to in front the scenes.
Right.
What's happening? What's happening?
Well, what's happening is we have a freestyle show tonight. Kind
Well,
of freestyle show. We should have one guest showing up later on this evening, but today we're gonna take some time to actually talk about a dear friend of ours, and
yeah.
hopefully we could. I don't know. We're not no medical doctors or anything, but we'll try to figure out something while we talk.
Hmm.
Well, before we do all of that, I just want to say that, sometimes we invite a guest, they agree, and then at the last minute, you can't find them. It's like a landslide, especially Dominicans. I will say that. It's like a landslide. Picked them up last night,
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, and
and they are supposed to be professionals, and they
yeah,
can't pick up the phone and say, "Hey guys, I'm sorry, I can't make it." What
right.
kind
yeah,
of thing is that?
Yeah.
yeah,
And then when we decide that, okay, you know what, we'll move away from you or we'll go somewhere else, then they'll start to complain.
Well, I mean, they probably started complaining already, but I really don't care who complains. This show
It's ridiculous.
was created to educate our people, to entertain our people, and our people are the people who wants to be entertained and educated. So you don't show up, show is gonna go on.
yeah,
You
yeah.
bring
I
the
actually was
biggest,
gonna message our group chat because we do have a group chat
right?
for the viewers. We do have a group chat that goes on um, pretty much almost every day. Actually,
Right.
Novelist and I we chat every day, and then we
Nice.
have our dissect group that has the executive producer and our segment um, um, hosts or
Coordinator.
Just say the crew and the cast and crew. Crew.
our
Yes.
cast. Like everybody's on there. So I was gonna actually message the group and say, you know what? Do you think we should just let the audience know, why we've been having some technical difficulties, not
Mhm.
just with the guests, but technology and on a whole, it's not always friendly to
No.
everyone, and we have to be
Yeah,
mindful
it's
that
man-made.
yeah,
And,
Yes.
not
you
everyone
see,
has
um,
the,
uh,
the
if
skills.
if you can put that comment back up, I
Of
will
course. Of
appreciate.
course.
See,
That
Peter
is not
Dover, I agree. That is terrible.
yeah.
Right.
I mean, none of us are too big to say, um, hey, I can't make it. Nobody
Hmm.
gonna
Right.
fault you for that. Things
Right.
happen, emergencies come up. We understand that
You
because
know,
there might be a time when we plan a program, plan a show, and then the guests, not the hosts or a host can't show up.
right.
We understand that we are all human. We have things going on, but
Yeah, things happen.
I
Um,
find it even more distasteful when you are supposed to be a professional
mhm.
Hmm.
and you're invited to a program, no matter whether you think the program is big or whether you think it's small, none of us too big for anything.
Yeah.
Right. That's a
We are
fact.
all human beings,
That's a fact.
profession or
No,
skill or occupation notwithstanding.
Right.
It
usually
really
I'm
disgusts me when somebody does that and they cannot simply say, I can't make it. I understand if you die, I understand if you
yeah.
end up in an emergency
Yeah.
room. That's
like
understandable.
like we had I would say maybe two incidents where our guests did not show up for dissect, and but I mean there's few incidents where we've been late, and this is where, like, I don't really like to point fingers, but I'm gonna have to agree with you 110%, Sam.
Okay.
um One of our guests, which is gonna be here next week, I remember she was supposed to be on a few weeks ago. We had the
Yeah.
show and we didn't hear anything from her.
Hmm.
However, next day that phone rang and she made sure, and this was in the morning, she
Yep.
made sure that she reached out
First
to
thing.
Joel and said, hey, this is what happened. I had an
Hmm.
emergency. I am sorry. Can I be rescheduled? That was one incident.
Yeah.
We had another incident, which was a huge show. I won't call her name, but she was great. and you guys all witness it. Like, it wasn't nice in the beginning for her. She was kind of frustrated, but she worked with it. She stuck
Yeah.
with it, and we got a beautiful show. These two
Yeah,
people I'm talking about are non-Dominican people.
yeah.
However,
We also had another one who had a medical issue.
Yeah.
It was a
yes,
reggae artist, and
yes,
scheduled to come on, and
called
he's
before
like,
time.
"Call before time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I cannot make it. I'm in the hospital."
Hmm.
So, that's very professional of them,
Oh
and
yes. Oh
we
yes.
respect that even
Yeah.
more. Respect them even more.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
it just goes to
Things
say,
happen.
you see when your mom told you, when you reach by your friend, let me know.
Yeah.
When we got to Canada and we had cell phones or house phones that we could call. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I guess some of us don't have that house training, so we're too big to make that phone call. But
Yeah.
nonetheless,
Or
this is
send a
Dissect,
text. I
and
mean,
we are
these
going to have a
days,
great show.
yeah, we are not crying about it. That wasn't why I brought it up for us to cry and complain. I am
All right.
just trying to make the point that if you are a professional, even if you are not a professional,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but if someone invites you somewhere, that is one of the reasons why when people invite you to their wedding, they ask you to RSVP
Right.
or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's so they know that you are coming and they can cater for you. I don't
Hmm.
see any difference here. It's the same
Right.
thing because we have to prepare our audience because now we have your name up there and you are not there. What does that make us look like?
Oh, it's the same thing like at your job. Okay, you're gonna call them, telling them, "Oh, I'm sick. I'm not feeling well today. I
Yeah.
won't be coming." Same
Yeah.
thing.
Great
Yeah.
You
Well.
know?
example.
Yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
can't just
Yeah.
not show up.
It just shows you the level of respect that they have for the person who,
That's exactly what it is.
right, who
That's
they're
Yeah.
supposed to
exactly what it
be
is.
responding
Yeah.
to or speaking to.
Right.
Oh,
That's
I don't have that
exactly what it
respect
is.
for them, so I'm not gonna reach
Yeah.
out
Don't
to
even. Right.
them.
So
Don't even bother.
So it
well
is what
said.
it is, and the
Well
show
said.
must go on, and it will go on, and it is going on.
Of course, of course. As long as there's breath amongst us, we will always be here to make sure you guys have a show. We didn't do our intro yet. Are we doing intro?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
gosh.
let's do that.
Start
Let's do
right
that
into it.
while
We'll
I
be right
prepare my
back.
image to show. And
Right.
yeah,
All right.
be
So
right
we'll be right back. Let's just get into the program.
Let's do that.
2 seconds.
So I'm Janine Zabi across. I'm Janelle Zabi. And where's Zabi Street?
This is what you beat on the inside and we ready to go.
Who are you, Jewel? Jewel, I think
No,
you're hidden talents that you're not talking about.
I just get beat up the bar. Ain't no bar, Mr. Drum.
I can honestly say that they've done such a good job with hospitality and welcoming all people in.
Well, Samantha Moon.
So my name is Claudette Alona People.
I am Selena.
And then that's how it started. When I came home,
My name is Pumpa. Stage name, of course.
Well, I was born in Spanish Town, Jamaica.
I am Evelina Blanc.
I am a mother first. I think I'm a really wonderful friend. And a really great business.
I gotta be ready because you're like, oh, she picked that. No, I didn't.
Yep. I am Kendra Stephen.
I am Rena Charles, aka Mystery.
People forward in victory.
And we're back.
Yes, and welcome back. And now we got that off our chest. Jay, you want to tell them what's gonna be our main topic for the
Yeah,
evening?
absolutely. So we do have a very, very, very special episode coming up on April the 20th. And we kind of wanted to give you a prelude to it, introduce it to you, make you become familiar with this topic, because it's not just something that affects us or that individual, but it affects you as well as an audience.
Right.
So we want to talk about someone that's near and dear to us. His name is Dale Charlemagne, and he's residing in Dominica, and he is facing a medical issue. He has a heart disease, and we are hoping that we can help him raise some funds to get some surgery that he desperately needs.
Right.
So we, in lieu of us trying to help him, we started a GoFundMe page, and that just was only a few weeks ago. And we're just looking for your help. And if you can't help financially, we're looking for you um
At
to
least share the
share it
page.
at least,
Yeah.
right? So that is what we're going to talk about tonight. Maybe a little bit about his medical condition, like you mentioned earlier, novelist. We're not medical professionals, but we could talk a little bit about it. Okay, so the GoFundMe link is there. This is Dale. Hi, Dale. So this is Dale, and we the GoFundMe is there. If you have time, grab a pen. We're gonna show it again across the screen, or pencil, a crayon, or marker, anything to write with, and
Or your
to
phone.
write that down as it flashes by. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. It's the link is also in the comments, so you can
Right.
always click on that
Right.
uh, to get the active link. So if you're in the comments, you can always access it that way.
Right.
Um,
And of course, if again, you don't necessarily have to make a donation if you can't, but at least share it to somebody that, share it to somebody else, right? And let's just all try to help Dale, and to get him better health. Um, I'm not sure what the medical condition is. All I know is some heart
So
disease.
I'm
You know
gonna
what it
read
is?
out
Yeah.
a little bit about what is on the GoFundMe page,
Hmm.
just so people could have an idea. It's not just you know um, a regular heart condition. He has from one thing it led to another, to another, to another. And I was actually
Right.
having a discussion with one of the guests that was on the show a few weeks back, a few months ago,
Right.
Kavita,
Oh
a
yeah.
nurse, and I was just
Hmm.
saying, we're inviting her back that day as well. And, just was getting some insight about what the condition is.
Right.
And let me kind of read out what it is. And this is directly coming from Dale, actually.
Right.
Um, I'm like, Dale, we want him to be a part of this process so much
Yeah.
that he takes ownership for what's happening, for the funds that are coming in. We're hoping to raise 50,000 US.
Right.
If we don't get to that, that's okay. But every nickel, every dime helps. So,
Goes a long way for sure.
mhm. So
Yes.
you can chat while I find this. Let
Oh,
me just.
okay. I thought you already found
No, sorry,
found
I'm just
it.
just trying to multitask.
Yeah, I kind of wish he was here to like, because you said it was one thing that led to, I guess, a series of things that led to this development. So I wish, he was there to actually discuss what those things were. That but I know, being where he is, medical, it's kind of difficult to get medical assistance, right? So while you were saying from one to the next, I'm sitting in my head, and that's all that could just flash in my head is just how hard it is to get assistance for
Mhm.
medical where he is, right? So
Yeah,
I wonder if that's one of the reasons it led to this, or one of those
got
things that was not
worse.
treated earlier,
Hmm.
right? So, but yeah, try to forward that message, or please donate. Did you find it yet, too?
Yeah, I did. So um, Dale has a condition called mitral stenosis,
Hmm.
and he also has something called cardiopathy, chronic arterial fibrillation, and rheumatic carditis. Carditis. So it's one thing that led to another, that led to another.
Right.
Because it started off with him maybe having heart palpitations. The blood wasn't pumping
Enough
to,
or something.
yeah, it wasn't. There's a little valve. I actually sent a diagram to him a few weeks back because I was trying to learn it, and he's trying to learn more about his condition as well.
All right.
So
Well,
there's a little valve on the heart that it's not opening the way that it should. So it's either moving too slow or it's not. It's not pumping the blood the way that it should
right.
properly. So when he comes on the 20th, we'll talk more about that.
Right.
But let me read. So basically, he um, he was very healthy into his like early I want to say 30s.
Right.
And he played soccer and he was very involved in things in his community. He worked. He was a hardworking man. Even when he found out, so in his 2010, he was diagnosed with a heart condition, and even still, he wanted to work. He wanted to continue working and making money because that's all he knows to work. Unfortunately, as time passed, it got worse, and he had to stop working. Right. So,
and like Joel said, he's a dear friend of mine, and I mean, we're sitting here talking about this person, and I don't think, I mean, like, I don't feel sorry for people at all. I know that sounds terrible, but it's actually not a terrible thing, right? I don't feel sorry for people, and the reason why I say that is, like, Dale, for somebody that's in so much pain or going through so much, anyone on that screen could tell you, if Dale was on that screen right now, we all would be in tears,
laughing.
This guy, like, he just lights up the room. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. I hope he does make it on the show so you guys could actually see his personality. He's one
I
that,
mean, you guys saw it last time on the comment section.
oh yeah, and he's always involved.
He's always there usually.
Always
so,
making comments.
so and sometimes we're stuck in a jam of just something simple, and they'll just, okay, instead of watching it like that, watch it this way, and it's like, what I mean? He just I don't know, he just has something about him where he has a lot of ideas, and he's just full of life.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And not only that, like you say, for someone who is going through a lot, he still finds time to check on people. Sometimes, late night, I get a text from Dale, just checking to see if I'm okay. I'm like, what is wrong with this? What is it with this man? He ain't sleeping. So, he's a really, really cool guy and has been a really big help to Dissect, especially, So, I certainly hope that the GoFundMe can reach the goal and then some.
So things to consider is that he's not working right now. I think it was in 2016 when he was supposed to undergo surgery and not able to do that because at the time it was, I think, between 15 to 20,000 US, right? And of course, fast forward, the years have passed and surgeries are more expensive.
Of course.
So he's not working. He has to pay for medication,
right?
His doctor bill. So not like, oh, there we go, there it is. So unlike, where we are in Canada, where we have an OHIP, which is Ontario Health Insurance, it's not the same in the Caribbean.
No.
It's not the same in many places in the world. So we're privileged and we're in a position where we can support in this way. But just like think about all the things that he has to pay for, plus feeding himself, clothing himself, roof over his head. And we're just asking for 50.
Yeah. I might add, actually, we might clarify a little bit. It's not that he's not working, is that he can't.
Cannot.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
He cannot. He cannot. Because
for sure.
if he did, then we know what would happen. That would exacerbate his condition and
Right.
And obviously we don't want to lose anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
It's yeah.
he has
If
a family as well, so
yeah.
you
Yep.
know
Yep.
it's
Mhm.
it's not
Definitely, it's not easy.
easy.
Yeah.
So and the thing about it is I've seen where some very young people pass away.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm from, the village I grew up in, Grandfa, I
Hmm.
saw on emo news a death announcement of a very young man. He was 42 years old,
Right.
Mhm.
and I am thinking, to me, this man was a child. you
Mm.
Yeah.
know
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't even realize he was already 42 years old. To
Yeah.
me, when I like think about him,
Mm.
I'm thinking this man is a child.
Right.
Mhm.
He's a kid. So with the way people are just passing away these days, you can if
Yeah,
you
man.
can help someone, please help
Yeah.
them.
Why
And
not?
we're gonna put up the link to the GoFundMe again on the screen. So if you take a time, quickly write it. Actually, it's still up there. So quickly
Right.
write it down or go
Yeah.
through the comments, and you will see. You can just click on the link from the comments, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or Restreams, wherever you are watching.
Right.
Click on that link and contribute something to the young man's
Mhm.
health fund, I should say.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
you'll be doing a good thing. It's not for praise or a trophy.
No.
Your reward is in the third heaven. Put it that way.
Right. Sam, I think you're in my head today. This evening. You're like,
Anyway, I am supposed to be in the background, so I will.
you're making yourself scarce.
I will
Wait, are
talk
you
to my
running away
host.
You're
already?
fine right where you are right now.
Where you going?
Yeah.
No, like
I like to be in the back, but nah, I'll stay with you. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. I was like,
yeah.
are you scared of Dale coming in and giving you some comments? Asking some questions? Is that
You
what
know,
you're
Not at
worried
all.
about?
Not at all. I'm not scared of
Yeah.
questions at
I,
all.
I think one of the reasons our guests didn't show up, maybe this kid Dale will be on the comments tonight.
Right?
But you are
Keeping them on
technically
their toes.
I guess you can say celebrity if you win, for lack of a better term.
Right.
So you can't be scared of comments.
No,
You can't be scared
definitely
of
can't.
comments.
Yes.
Definitely can't. This is what this is about. A tough heart, a strong mind. If you don't have that,
Hey,
leave entertainment, leave music, just leave entertainment alone.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Maybe we could talk about also not only Dale, but we have upcoming shows coming up.
Right.
And we are planning to do another one of these. And it's a time for us to just talk about us, and
Oh,
you, the
yeah.
viewers, can come
Yes.
on and ask us questions.
Wait.
Um,
When you say us, who you mean us? Like
well,
I'm
Yeah.
the
involved.
faces
Well,
on the screen.
well, I can question you too.
Where? Which face? Oh, I'm not in the screen anymore.
You see,
I
one of our viewers said that he was there sitting there waiting to actually participate with the interviews
right.
with our no-show guest.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
And we have a habit of sort of protecting guests who don't show and never say why they didn't come out. I
Right.
think today I'm declaring we are gonna stop doing that. If you don't show, we're not gonna protect you.
Well, the name of the show is Dissect, folks. That means we're cutting in now.
Yeah.
There's no
And
more
we've had a few
safety.
of those. We've had a few of those. We just shake our heads and laugh, and we're like,
Yeah.
oh,
You know
what?
what? We
They
are
missed
very, today I was sitting down and I was thinking, like, I'm always thinking, Joel, and I have multiple ideas for next season already, right? So
Yeah.
much up, but whatever. And I'm thinking,
Mhm.
we're really nice and just chill and dissect, like we're just nice. Why are we so nice?
Yeah, we don't do the dissecting that we should be. We should be,
Yeah, because
literally.
really,
Well, we're
truly,
trying to you see, as I told Novels the other day, this weekend interview is TDN's Beast, right? That's
yeah,
the one that goes after the hard
cutthroats.
people, the hard conversations.
Right.
Dissect is the kumbaya.
Yeah.
We try to
Oh,
Come
so
have a
we're
drink with
soft.
us.
You saying we're soft?
Yeah,
No, not at
that's
all.
that's exactly what he's saying. He's saying
Mhm.
toughen up. The
No,
producer
I'm
say cough
saying
it up.
no. I'm saying we're the dissect is a good cop.
Yeah,
We're just trying to
yeah,
get to know our guests and trying to get our audience to know our guests. In a
right,
much deeper
right,
Right,
level,
right.
intimate relationship.
yeah.
That kind of thing.
But
That's
yeah, I mean, we do make our guests feel comfortable and try to get the best out of them.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
what we should do, you see guests that don't show up, we should try to get them. Like make a whole season pass where you forget that they forgot they were even invited. Get them
Uh,
and just put them on blast
yeah.
for not showing up.
I agree. I agree. With that.
Now that's the not nice guy in me, okay? So I just pretend until the end. That's all.
Well,
Because
I
there
think
are
the whole
rules,
part of
right?
it, doing that is like we trying to maintain our integrity,
Yeah,
and professionalism, and we
yeah,
don't
most
want to do
definitely.
certain things. We want
Yeah,
to
we're
set
just having
ourselves
fun.
apart.
Right.
Yeah, we're
But
just having
still,
fun.
we
Yeah.
can't be too mean, at least. We
No,
have to wait at least 24 hours, 20 to 48 hours before putting them on blast. Just to know
Well,
if there's any good reasons, like
Wow.
car accidents or, I don't know,
Yeah.
some
this is
family
coming
member
from
that
Outside.
passed
Nika.
we
away.
are really nice in front of the screen because our
This is
group
coming from
chats are
Nika.
not as.
Excuse me. Are we live? Because this is coming from Nika.
Well,
I'm proud
Yeah.
of you. I am so
Nika is
proud.
a nice girl.
I'm so proud. Oh my God.
You're right,
Nika?
Nika. You're right.
we
They
don't
could
want
have
to
had
put
an
people on
accident.
blast without reasons first.
You're right.
I
You're
know,
right,
I
Nika.
agree. I
We
totally
agree.
agree. I'm just surprised you're the one saying that. I expect Joel to be in all, let's be honest.
The
Let's be honest.
peacemaker.
Let's be honest. In the total dissect package, okay? The nicest person in dissect is Joel. And I don't mean nice as in like I mean that's the only person that will, okay, all right, let's look at it this way. That's what I mean.
You think so?
I know
You
so.
haven't seen my other side.
No, I know your other side. I said the nicest person
Oh,
amongst us.
oh, amongst.
No.
Oh.
Well, okay. I'll put it this way. As long as you were not hit by a car, hit by a bus, crashed your boat,
Oh
crashed
boy.
your yacht, crashed your
Right.
plane, or a landslide didn't take you,
Right.
you're gonna get it. No show,
Yep.
you're gonna get it.
In all fairness, I guess here it comes. In all fairness, the day hasn't passed yet. We
That is
really
true.
don't know what happened to the guests. So
That
Yeah.
is true.
That's quite true.
let's just, he didn't show.
Yeah.
quite
Maybe
true.
he'll do one of those 5 o'clock in the morning texts and say, "Hey,
Hence the 24 to 48 hours notice.
there you go, Nika."
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Nika's in a different field. She's in a
Well,
customer
24
service
hours
field. So
24 hours
Yes.
from now, our guests will be having their show 24 hours from now. So I guess we'll
do we
see.
call in?
Let's see.
We can call in actually. We can. Can we get back to what's at hand here? Like, what are we talking about today?
Oh, jeez,
What are we
random.
talking about?
Uh,
Oh
put up
my
that
God.
comment, Nika, segment producer. Peter Dover says she has a good hat. So
She's a good
Yeah,
hat.
she
Someone
does.
got a comment about the hat.
Oh,
My
yeah.
hat?
no, no,
What?
no.
What?
I think he's talking about Joel, as Novelist was saying. Joel is the
Oh, she has
nicest
a
one
good heart. Oh
in
no,
on the
Peter.
team.
No,
Oh,
Peter.
heart, not
Peter.
hat.
She's
Heart.
nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
heart,
Yeah.
not
the
hat.
accent. Sorry.
Yeah.
Not
No,
Which
she
accent?
really does.
What
Which-
accent?
She's
the Texan accent. The other one.
the accent.
Okay, I'm gonna talk with a Trini accent from now on, so
Oh boy.
you won't have any problems there.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
No, but no, Joel is. I mean, we all nice. We all nice folks here. I'm pretty reasonable myself. I'm not a nice person. I'm not gonna lie and say I'm a nice person. I'm a decent person. I approach everyone with respect,
Yeah.
and well, if you don't show me respect back, that's fine. I don't expect everybody to respect me. But one thing I do expect you not to do is do not disrespect me.
Because why? You won't get them hands.
No, then you see, I have many names, right? There's like
Catch me
novelist, there's
outside.
Navi, and you just don't want to see all those guys. And then people in the world say I'm a Gemini, so they said I'm two people.
Okay.
I think there's three, but they say there's two. So yeah, you get it's a whole army when you piss me off by
Mhm.
myself, like Hulk.
Yeah.
I'll tell you I'll tell you about your ancestors that you never met. Like, I am that person. I am that guy.
Oh gosh.
But topic at hand, people. Please,
What is the topic?
please,
Yeah.
please, go to the GoFundMe page, support Dale medical issue, and share the link to your friends, family,
Yes.
co-workers,
Mhm.
whoever it is. Like we're talking about Dale right here, medical condition with his heart. I am not good, but when you say chronic in front of anything, to me, it's not good.
Yeah.
Um,
No.
yeah, so he has that and many other issue, and like Joel said, we're trying to raise 50,000, Joel,
Yeah.
50,000 US
50K.
dollars.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
yeah,
it.
that's it. So let help us reach that goal for Dale and try to save somebody's life. Maybe we could make it to the gates of heaven somewhere. I don't know,
Yeah.
Right.
around the
Like I
gates.
said, man, you help deal out, your reward is in the food heaven. So,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
it's
And it's not like you're taking your paycheck and you're giving your 10% like a tithe, you know.
right.
exactly.
It's you give what you can when you can. And if you give once and you feel like, oh my gosh, last week I couldn't give more, but this week I can, you can donate again. It's
You
it's
know,
it's
Joel, it's
endless.
interesting you say that we're not asking for 10% of your tithe to give to Dale. On our other radio station, Life
Yeah.
101 Radio, we have a program called Believe What's Written.
Right.
And last night, the host was talking about that. He was explaining what tithes means, the
Hmm.
purpose of tithing.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'll just paraphrase it. Essentially, the purpose of tithing in the church is to actually help the poor, help the people who
Yeah.
are in the church,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not to buy the pastor a mansion
No.
Right.
and a luxury car like a Bentley.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it's a good thing that you were making that point. I can
Yeah.
see the two things being connected now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That collecting tithes in the church is to help your congregation,
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
those who are in need. So
Yeah.
that's the purpose of it.
Because originally, like, just to stay on that for a minute, you know me, Sam. I like them things.
I was gonna go there. I
Like,
was like, we're gonna go this way because this we could talk about for hours. Okay.
right.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
So originally, it was said that we know the Levites are the priests in the Bible
yeah, yeah,
originally, and you're supposed to give the tithes to the Levites, and they're supposed to help hold it, like Sam say, for people who need it. So let's just say the four of us here, including whoever else is watching this program, we all go to this church and we bring corned beef, you bring gold, you bring whatever, and Nika she needs corned beef. Can't afford corned beef. She goes to the Levi. Levi gives her corned beef. Joelle needs gold to do whatever. She goes there. She gets it. And next seventh day we do it again. And it's just the same thing. It's really sustaining your community. But
yeah.
now we're in a world where, money runs everything. So it's like, all right, just give me money so I could preach. I'm lazy. I don't want to go work hard. So, okay, I'm going too far.
Well, you know what? It's not only the Christians that do it.
No,
Um,
no.
there's
Yeah.
I have friends of all different walks of life and faiths,
Right.
and the Sikhs and the Hindus,
Hmm.
they have their temples where people bring things in,
Right.
and when somebody's in need, they give. They can give. They're able to give.
Right.
And it's
Well,
just
I mean, it's part of the human condition,
yeah,
to have
Hmm.
compassion, to
Yes.
have empathy,
yeah,
and to be willing to help your neighbors. I think what it is, and it's not that it has changed. It has always been, I would say, since man of the existence of good and evil.
Hmm.
That kind of there, you always found people who will do two things: take from one another, steal, lie,
Yeah.
cheat.
Yeah.
All of these things have been around. It's not that they are new. It's
Nope.
just that it seems like nowadays it is worse,
Hmm.
and it
Right.
might be worse. It's probably worse in reality, but
Right.
almost everyone seems to know and see what
Right.
people are, what we do to each other. So I
Yeah.
think that's what we are fighting.
Yeah.
So, uh, people have always had these mindsets.
Of
I
course.
think it's more
Selfish.
about ignoring the good choice of life,
Yeah.
since
Right.
this seems to be harder and it's faster for them to get whatever they need just by stealing. It's
Hmm.
easy to ignore the voice that's telling you, I don't think what you're doing is right, you know?
Right.
For these people, I think that they learn to silence that voice over time, and now it's
Yeah.
just very easy to ignore it
Yeah.
and
Well,
go with the selfish.
some people call that your conscience. Others call
Yes.
Yeah,
it the spirit, the Holy Spirit, or
Right.
whatever.
Right.
But
exactly. Whatever you
it's
call it.
if you if you if you ignore your conscience long enough, you do something they call searing it. I think that's the
Mm.
word. Something to that effect, where you burn it off.
Right.
Hmm.
So from that time, nothing bothers you. You can do
Mm-hmm.
anything, and
Yeah.
you feel no
No
guilt, you
conscience.
feel
Yeah.
no remorse,
Yeah.
and that is what is happening around us.
Right.
There are so many people who just don't care
Yeah.
Yeah.
how the people or what it is they do. Sometimes people call them narcissists,
Right.
and maybe that is true. I don't know, but I just think that the human heart is just can do any kind of evil.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Complex.
Yes.
People say, it's evil to um move to the evil side than it is. It's easier to do
It's easier.
evil than it is to do good, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
I, on the other hand, beg to differ. Because I mean, you're doing either way. It's a choice that you're doing. The results might seem longer.
Mhm.
A lot of
Mhm.
people, they do good things and they expect. Like I give Joel $2,000 because I don't know she needed it.
Yes,
I
I do.
expect next week. Well, where's my $2,000? Well,
Yeah.
guess what? That blessing is not going to come from Joel. Number one.
Yeah.
Number two, it might come from Sam. Might not even be $2,000. It might be a dollar. Guess what? That dollar could get you $2 million. So I think we do good and look for results, and we don't get it. We do live in a place that's consumed by negative energy. So of course the results is quick. You want to
Yeah.
bust upon the head, send a stone. There's blood right there, right? So
Mhm.
I think people make the choice and they just figure it's quick results. It's like the internet,
Instant
right?
gratification.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And as far as everything being worse, or it could be that it is worse. Um, the internet definitely show us a lot.
Yeah.
Um, when celebrities die, you hear about it. Let's just take the internet off for a second. Uh, you would hear, "Oh my God, Marilyn Monroe died." You would hear that. The local guy that died down the road, you would not hear that. But now the
Mhm.
social media, everybody has a phone, everybody have it. So guess what? 5 people died in Trinidad, 5 people died in Dominica, 10 died in. Oh my God, what's going on in the world? People are dying, but the truth of the matter is, people have been dying and people have been killing and stabbing and
People,
doing
Yeah.
yeah.
all the
Whatever
foolishness.
for
Exactly.
whatever reason, people have been die. People die every day, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
it has
Yeah.
been that way since,
yeah,
like
beginning
I
of
said,
time.
since man learned of the existence of good and evil, since their eyes
Yep,
were open.
yep.
So
Yeah,
that's not going to change.
that's the exact same thing I was telling to one of my colleagues at work not too long ago. He
All
was
right.
telling me, "Oh, did you hear how your country is going right now?" I'm like it's been happening forever. This is
Yeah.
like a
Forever.
regular
Yeah,
Tuesday to us,
Yes.
okay? Like,
It's a regular Tuesday in Haiti.
regular Tuesday. Yeah,
yeah,
that's nothing. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's true.
exactly.
It's true.
Since I
It's
was a
true.
kid, I've been seeing that, and I'm like, nobody's helping. They pretend to help on the news and everything, but they're
Yeah.
not
Well,
really
they're the
doing
ones
anything.
creating the problem in the first place, or they create.
Exactly.
The media, yeah, yeah. Or people that talk about things that have no idea like what's going on there. For example, like I can use examples of places here. The worst places to go in Toronto, and they've never been there, but they have the
Yeah,
most to say about
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Jane and Finch, or or they talk about Laventil in Trinidad. Oh no, you go there. Oh no, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, have you been? No.
Yeah,
So what are you
it's
talking
hype. It's hype.
Yeah.
It's hype.
Well, a lot of times it's people trying to, well, especially these days, to bring the internet back into the conversation.
Right.
You realize that these days everyone is a journalist.
Oh yeah.
about?
Oh yeah.
It's-
Just all you need is your phone,
Everyone
man,
is
and
a
you're good.
journalist. Everyone is a reporter. Everyone is, you
Yep.
know,
Yep.
especially the folks who go looking for things. So, uh, someone was killed or an accident or something, they're the first people to take pictures and share it
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even sometimes before the victim's own family even knows what's happening to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I find that to be
Yes.
so distasteful.
Yep.
Right.
That happened with Ricardo Drew when his body ended up on the internet at like in the hospital, and people were like,
I
"How did
did
they get
get
that
that.
picture so quickly?"
Yeah, I got that.
Mm.
I got some of those photos.
Like,
Obviously, I didn't
really?
even look at them. I deleted them. But the point is,
Ridiculous.
that's what people want to do. Everybody wants
Yeah.
to be the first
Be the
one to
person.
share
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
some. Well, let me put it this way. Everybody, well, I won't say everyone, but most people want to be the first to share some negative news, some
Yeah.
bad news.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they will not share something good and wholesome or uplifting or educational, or
Mhm.
Hmm.
they won't do it.
Also, kind of to bring it back a little bit back to Dale's GoFundMe, I want people to know, we want people to know that you're donating from your heart. Don't look for a
Pay that.
charity receipt
Right.
to write it off in your taxes, because you're not
Right.
going to get that. It's not one of those kind of charities. You do it from the
I'm gonna
goodness of
take
your
this
heart.
call.
Yes,
Right.
without
Okay.
expectation. You're
Hmm.
doing it not to get something back. You're doing it just out of the goodness of your heart,
Right.
right?
Right.
Trying to
So
save somebody.
yeah, it's not like one of those charities that you give and you look for a donation. Like I donate to my church. It's considered tithing is
Right.
not only it's tax refundable. If people didn't
Tied.
know,
Oh yeah, in church.
Oh,
because
really?
the government, it's a non-for-profit or agency or organization. It's a
Right.
business, and they have to claim everything that they have. So they have to give
Okay.
tax receipts for that. So
Oh.
the
I didn't know
charity GoFundMe is not like that. Just to put it out there for those who might be looking for a tax refund.
See, I told you guys, Joel is nice. She just give you guys one-on-one education. If you go in the church and you take your dime and you put it in the collection, you can get it
And you
at the
get
end
your
of the
little
year.
tax refund back.
You know how much money. You said that. You know how much money I can save if I go to the church.
Yes, you're.
I go every week and give twenty
Don't. I'm
dollars
not
at the end
even.
of the
I
year.
mean, this is
That's
our show, right? I mean, it's
okay.
out there, but I do pay my taxes, and
Right.
I do
I got you,
tithe,
man.
and I can claim that on my
Right.
taxes, and it's beneficial.
Man, I never knew that.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
Even I'm getting educated by my co-host on Dissect. You gotta love it. Like you can't make this up.
I used to donate to the
Crazy.
bees, and recently it's been educating the blind, I believe,
Oh yeah.
buying tools for blind children to be able to have equal access to
Wait, you're doing
education.
that, Mika?
Yeah.
Wow. Who are you guys?
I
We do
sometimes
have
just
lives
at the cash register, I just give away
Wow,
just a
that's
bit.
nice.
We're dissecting it tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anything else you want to know about my private life?
Yeah. Actually.
I was gonna say I do, but I already do. So I just like Nike is all grown up. Like, what's going on today? Like
It's
Nike.
okay. I've been doing that since like I was in high school. I used to volunteer in class,
Okay.
like for the younger kids, teaching them, help them with the homework. Easy
Nice.
stuff.
Nice. I
Don't
mean,
think about it, just do it.
I went downtown once and gave stuff to the homeless.
Once.
What
That
year
was
was
just
this?
that was
Just joking.
oh, that was a while
Good
back. That was a
answer.
long time ago. It
That's
was
nice.
winter
That's
time.
something that I've always wanted
Yeah,
to keep saying I want to do it for
actually,
my birthday, like every year, but it hasn't
yeah,
started.
Mm.
yeah. It's actually a good thing. A friend of mine, I won't call her name. She's actually goes to a church around here in Scarborough, and she was saying she wanted to do something like that. She wanted to give out like food and like not food, but like with Tim Horton cards and stuff like that. And like yeah, so yeah, those are
So
good things.
dissect team, we can do this.
We
We can do
can,
this in the,
Yeah.
we can, we
with the in
can,
the name of dissect. We
we
can
can.
definitely
Okay.
donate food
When we
and
get off here, I will tell you all that
What
was a
happened?
related call. That's why I took it. So
oh
Okay, I
related.
kind of figure. I kind of figure. But
Oh my gosh.
let's just
Somebody
say
watching
Nika
our
was
broadcast live and
let's just
Sam
say
is smiling, so
let's just
nothing
say
terrible
Nika
happened.
was right.
Haha.
Oh, okay,
Let's just say that.
okay.
okay. So that's a
24 to
good
48 hours
that's a
notice.
good or
It's not
bad
a
thing.
hurricane or it's not a landslide or anything that
Yeah,
dramatic.
but yeah,
Eh,
things happen. All right,
Nika was right.
fair enough. Damn, I
And you
think
know what
Mike
the
is growing.
beauty of what we just did? It's like the executive producers on the show, so we were free to say whatever we wanted to.
Yeah,
And he was
we take
spearheading
him
it
job.
too. So
Yeah,
it's
he
like,
he started
So
it.
you're trying to blame me now. That's okay.
Hey, listen, you always blame the older brother, okay?
That's okay. I can take it.
it's okay. And we're human beings. We feel like, I guess, taking it
Yeah,
personal,
yeah,
It's all
yeah,
right, man.
yeah.
I don't
Well,
it
take
is what it
it.
is.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
It's all
Well,
right.
I hope all works out properly, and
Yeah.
yeah.
what about our other guests that's supposed to be passing through? Are they passing through tonight?
I have no idea. I
Oh,
think it's
so then
just
we can
our
just
luck tonight.
push on that comment to that person instead. We reduce, reuse, recycle. We're just reusing
Exactly.
it.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
that
It's his fault. It's the other guest's fault.
yeah.
We
Well,
are, yeah.
on the other guest, I hope actually he's okay because he actually reached out to me and was hyper about it, and we spoke like not too long ago. So I'm hoping
Mm.
that they're okay. But it's all right if the other guest doesn't show up. The other guest is scheduled to be on the show later on. It was just a little pop up to kind of
Yeah, not a
Just to
parent
promote
event, it's just
something. Yeah.
passed
yeah. So it
Mhm.
wasn't like it was he was
It was
really
not official.
Yeah.
through.
yeah. Yes,
Do we
so
want to mention our upcoming show? And
sure, why
because a lot
not?
of people
Hopefully,
are
as
not
long
on
as
the
they show
social
up.
media.
You know
Yeah,
what? No, let's put them out. So if they don't show up, we know that they're confirmed.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna make something clear, okay? This season here is the only season I said, Joel, let's stop booking, and that was one in December. Joel, I said stop booking
oh
the
yeah,
shows
we were booked up
for us
until
because usually we book the entire season. It's
Mhm.
booked, so we don't just say, you know what, Nike is gonna be on the show, and we didn't call Nike yet. No, we call Nike.
way in
We
advance.
call in Nike in May for September
Yeah.
and reminding Nike. Nike will send a picture. So if you see the flyers, we are not going on people's social media and taking the flyers, their pictures. They are sending these pictures. Okay. So just to make this clear on Dissect behalf, all these flyers or videos, any promo or commercial you see, these guests are confirmed. Like
Yes.
Joel said, we always save everybody. I'm not saving nobody anymore. You didn't show up. I am going to put a blast on it and said, well, you did not show up. No fault of Dissect. I will not be rude, courtesy of my mother. I'll be nice and make sure I say that it's not Dissect's fault. But I'll be honest with you, it was just up to Novelist. I would probably write you a whole letter that you would not like.
Yeah. So that's
Red,
why
and
I'm
send,
his conscience, and I'm
and
In
like,
send
red.
it
no, we're not
registered.
gonna do
Send
that.
it
We just
registered mail too.
Yeah. With red ink.
and
Oh wow.
sometimes silence is golden. The when you say nothing, it sends a message as
Yeah.
well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay,
Um,
Joel, voice of reason. Okay.
Yeah, my favorite thing at
it
work
comes
is
with
somebody
the
comes.
job that I do outside of dissect. You know, I
Yeah,
have
my
a
favorite
really
thing to do at work is if you come with rudeness, I I counter it with extreme politeness just to piss you off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love you, Nika. You remind me of your older brother, me. Damn. Oh, that's the way. Kill them with niceness. I will curse you in the way that you will find out in 2 days that I cursed you
Mm.
because I didn't use anything foul to tell you go follow
Nope,
yourself.
go follow
Yeah.
yourself.
precisely. You gotta be cool headed. Be like,
Oh
I
yeah.
understand. You're upset that I cannot help you. Oh, I see.
Did
I
we
love it.
send in a photo for the following week?
For the following week, next week's
Jonelle?
show is
Yeah, we
Janelle.
have a
No,
photo.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
for
okay.
the
So you know what? We could talk about
Yes, it is.
going. Oh, see, next week. So this is one of the guests that she
did not
is
show up.
she is scheduled to show up next weekend, which is also a long weekend, Easter weekend. That's
Mm,
oh my gosh, do I have the right date on there? I think I have the wrong date.
No, March 30th. It's correct.
30th. Okay.
tell you, yeah.
Okay. So the 29th. All right. So March 30th is Jonelle. Jonelle is a soca artist, soca singer from Trinidad. Um, but for the month of April, we have 5 other guests. So we have upcoming, we have Guada, out of, well, he's residing in the US right now, but Dominican artist.
Yeah, he's in
We
Antigua.
have
Antigua.
Antigua?
Yeah,
He's
he's in Antigua.
Antiguan?
No,
My
he's
apologies.
Dominican, but he's in Antigua.
Oh, he's in Antigua.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in the States the other day, the last time we interviewed him? Did we interview him?
No,
We
not
interviewed
no.
him last year.
Last year.
Yeah.
No.
Was he in the States at the time or was he in
No, I think he
Antigua?
had just came from. He was in Antigua. I think he had just came from England or something doing a
He's the
show.
one who kept drinking the thing
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I thought he was in the States. All right. My
He's in the
And I think
apologies.
States.
you're confusing him with Emma.
Yeah, Emma is in the States.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
what it was.
yeah.
And Menace XL, is that how you say his name? Our novelist?
Yes,
Menace
Manix Excel is also a Antiguan soca artist.
Okay.
So yeah,
Ready for that. When you see the flyer, guys, you're gonna be like, wow, this is gonna be some madness on that show.
Mhm.
He's coming with the energy. So that's for the 6th of April. For the 13th of April, we have Fet Match. Novelist, tell us a little bit about Fet Match.
Well, Fet Match, I think this year will be the 50th year of their anniversary. And what Fet Match is, they actually they call the United Soccer
Dominica United.
Dominica United soccer team. Thank you, Joel. And like I said, this is the 50th year running Fet Match, and basically Fet Match happens every Carabana Sunday. What Fet Match is, it's football or soccer. Um, so that's the match, and the Fet is really, there's music playing. So Island Therapy is always there, and whatever local DJ that passes through the community is always there. It's free food, free for children, bouncy castle, popcorn, all this.
Did you say free food?
No, free for the kids.
Oh.
You have to buy your food. You have to buy your food. A lot of vendors, like I said, 50 years. So a lot of lots of wonderful food, Dominican food, and I think Jamaican food as well. I've seen that recently, and it's just lots of fun. It's lots of fun. So they're doing the 50th year, and I think this year they planning on doing something huge. So they should be joining us on Dissect. I'm not sure who from the team or if the entire team is going to be there, but they
Yeah.
plan on meeting us.
All right.
Mm.
And
Sounds
we
great.
have our Dale is going to be hopefully making an appearance on the 20th of April.
Yeah, hopefully.
So he's scheduled to be on. And he'll tell you all about himself. And we really would hope that you show up for that episode so you can hear from him. We're not, you'll hear from, I guess, the horse's mouth and the source. what's happening. You can ask him questions, right? Um, and on
I'm gonna tell him you
April,
call him a horse, by the way.
I said it, and then I was like, I know he's gonna. If he was here, he would have a
Yeah.
comeback right away.
Oh yes.
If he was on the screen right now
Oh yes.
or watching. Oh Lord, he's gonna go watch the show and say something to me after. But
Definitely.
I have thick skin,
Right.
so.
Prepared.
And we're gonna be ending April with a BANG.
Oh.
Bang.
Oh, bang.
What did you think that was?
I'm like B. I'm in my head like BNG. Like what? I'm like, oh yeah, a bang. Oh gosh. Oh man.
We don't
Yeah,
need to. We don't need to be on the screen together.
You all see what I have to deal with.
It's gonna be Queen Omega.
That's why I know we ended the show. She said bang. Like, who the
I
hell is
thought you were gonna
bang?
say banana.
Like, isn't the Queen Omega supposed to be on the show? Like, B-A-N, who's that? Sorry, Joel, go ahead.
Queen Omega. Queen
Oh,
Omega.
Yes.
Big, huge reggae, conscious reggae artist out of Trinidad and Tobago. She is going to be actually in Europe next week. No, in May. I saw the flyer. She's going to be
concert.
performing.
Oh yeah,
for Reggae Fest or something like that in
Yeah.
the UK. And but we get to see her before she goes
she
there,
does
and
it.
maybe she'll
Yep.
give us a little, drop a little line for us. Yes, that's
Yeah.
exciting. Next
I
month
am
is gonna
very
be.
excited about Queen Omega coming on.
I know, because you asked about it, her before. Mhm.
Yeah.
We went after the big fish.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I think a lot of these artists they may reach an audience they normally would not reach.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
that's what people don't realize. You never know who's watching a program, so you don't know where you're gonna reach.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can tell you for sure that TDN Network has done great work. In fact, we still have former guests who send messages and say, "Boy, that interview I did on your show or your program,
Right.
I am still I got calls because of that."
Right.
I get people reaching out to me, like especially artists.
Yeah.
You know, saying people reaching out to them to come and perform or give them a gig.
Right.
And before they came on, whether it's This Week in Interview or any one of our other programs, people never heard of them.
Yeah.
So, and we are not doing this for fame well, we're certainly not doing it to get rich, because
Right.
it's costing us money. But nonetheless, we feel it's our duty to promote our people,
Right.
because no one else is going to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a
Nobody
fact.
else is going to do it.
That's a fact.
Everybody is, people will promote everybody else, but promote their own people.
Absolutely.
And we want to be different from that.
And I find that too. I know we're coming down to the end of our show, but I also find that a lot of the artists who are not getting that airplay and that respect level from their own people are very reticent to say yes to Dissect, because it opens them up to another platform and a wider audience, right? So yeah.
It's like I said to Sam, it's just, it's really the people's mentality. And a lot of it have to do with upbringing or your community.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that is, I could sit here and count huge guests that's been on Dissect, and that's different genre of music. Look, now we're going into reggae. Let's cross our fingers that it works out, right? But I could sit here and call soca artists that travels places that some of these people that you reach out to have not even been, but they're so busy. Oh, I'm very busy. I'm very busy. But then I'm thinking, okay, the soca artist that's recording for Trinidad Carnival, Barbados Carnival, Caribbean, Crop Over, Miami, he's not so busy to, you know, take
Take
a
an
phone
hour to
call.
promote
Yeah.
themselves to a new
Exactly. So
audience.
the thing with this big artist that makes it, they know, okay, I have England unlocked. I have Toronto on lock. I have US on lock. These places I just mentioned have millions of people. But guess what? I don't have Dominica on lock that has 1,000 people. I want that. I don't have
Mhm.
Antigua that's locked that have maybe, a little 1.5 million people. I want that because
Mhm.
you want to keep growing.
Yes.
And then you have ghetto artists, that's what I'm going to call them, because, and the reason I said it's not to downplay anything, but it is a ghetto mentality. It's a poor mentality that, my neighborhood know me. You know why I am, boy? Novelist. That's my name. You madman. How much girls
Yeah.
just call me when I go outside? When I walk anywhere in town, like, yay, what happening? Yay, what's going on? Yay. I'm too busy
Right.
to for
Mhm.
you to show me in Trinidad. I'm too busy for you to show me in Japan where they don't know my music.
Mhm.
I'm too busy for that. I don't want them to know who I am. So I'm too
Actually,
busy.
that's also, you mentioned Japan. That's another avenue we're going down next.
Of course. We're going all over the world. We don't play here. Here we hustle, here we share, here we work together. Here we're not too busy for anybody. We're not too big or too small for anybody.
Yeah.
So we may
Indeed.
have attitude. I might have a problem, but I'm not too busy and I'm not bigger than anybody. So I feel like playing the Nike role tonight. Nike, I'm
We
on
have
fire.
we have problem children, but
Yeah,
we
oh
are not
yes,
the problem.
yes. I will cause problems in your life, but no, I will give you my time, 100%, all the time. So,
Yeah. It's all
it's
right, man. We're
all
just
good.
here trying to entertain you. So don't take anything we say personal, by the way.
I take
We're just
everything
messing.
personal.
Thank you, Nike. I'm like, I don't care how you take it. Take it. As long as you take it. Take it. Put it in your back pocket for all I care.
If you want to take it personal, hey, I can't stop you.
I can't exactly. I can't tell you how to take anything. I can only deliver it to you. If the bread is too hot, don't take it with your hand. Put gloves on.
Yeah.
My hands
Exactly.
are hard. You hold them. We
As
gotta
them,
go.
someone in Levant to say, so boy,
Yep.
It's so.
Oh
But
man.
give them that
Well,
GoFundMe link again.
Of
yes.
course.
So simply, you can put in this GoFundMe link, or you could just go to the GoFundMe website and put in Dale. Let's help Dale get surgery, and
Right.
yeah,
and he'll pop up.
yeah. And of course, if you watch this program, if you scroll down through the comments somewhere at some point,
You will find
you'll
it
see the
right
link.
there.
You see the
You'll
link.
find it,
Yeah.
click it up, or look at it, pause the video, write it down, put it in your phone. It'll take you less than 10 minutes to do that.
Right.
You know, it'll take you less time than it will cost you to call your friend and medvay
Mm-hmm.
somebody business.
Right. We know
You
that. We
can
know
help
that.
the
We know that is sweet, but
Yeah, you can help the pong. You can, or better yet, you can pong a Beth and for the Dominicans, you can pong
yeah.
a Beth
Right.
and support Dale at the same time.
Or support Dale and then bad talk the fact that you just supported Dale. You
Mhm.
can do that
Yeah.
too. I don't. I just give that man $20, but
Right.
make sure you put the $20 first, okay? All right.
Exactly, exactly. So support our friend Dale Charlemagne, um, and with whatever you can do, really, to be on a serious note, whatever
Right.
you can do,
Yeah.
whether it's 5, 6, 10, even if it's $2, you can. That's fine. Every bit
Right.
helps.
Of course.
And obviously, if you are unable to give a financial support, that's okay too.
Yes.
Just share the link.
Link.
Share the link with your friends.
Yep.
Share the link with your rich friends.
Yep.
Your friends who
Um,
have the dollars. Share
Mhm.
in fact, share the link with your PM. You love your PM so much.
Thank
You
you.
know, tell
Yes.
him we
Yes.
have a Dominican who needs
Yes.
assistance,
Yes.
and
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
little
Why don't we
CDI
do that?
cash,
You know,
you
bring
know, a
money,
little
Mister
CDI
Abdullah.
dollars.
Bring
You
money.
know, he don't need a house. He has a
Yeah.
house. He don't need a
Oh,
house. He has a
Yeah.
house.
Appreciate to Mister
and
Abdullah.
Yeah,
since we
exactly.
discussed this last time, I know that we talked behind the scene and everything, and it's about to end soon. So you know what time it is? We don't know.
No.
We don't know. We're waiting
Seriously?
for you to tell us.
It's what?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Sam is here too. He's gonna ask the question. It's
What?
quick
Oh,
hitter
I
time.
know.
Bang bang.
Are
Also,
we
Nike,
doing
you're
that?
volunteering for quick hitters.
Of course.
Oh,
Of
oh
Are you
course.
doing
I
it?
God.
love the drama.
Oh boy.
Who's
What are we?
asking?
Who we
Who
gonna
we
ask?
asking
We did that
questions?
already.
No. Sam is here. He said that last time that we were not straightforward. He said he's gonna be the one asking the questions to keep it fair.
Nike, it's 8:10.
I
The show
know.
is over.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
You guys are just
Uh,
checking out. You guys are just checking
I'm even
out.
tired. Chicken? I don't eat chicken. I'm a
Yes.
vegetarian. Sorry. Yeah, Sam is tired. We gotta go, Nika.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'll find a vegetarian version of this. Yeah. Maybe asparagising out. You asparagising out.
Oh boy.
Oh man, this was good.
Yeah.
This was
I mean,
very good.
every dice. Well, I shouldn't say that, but I think we're entertaining. Don't you guys think we're entertaining? I think we're
I think
entertaining.
we're entertaining.
I
We
think
could be
so.
happy. We could be fun. We could be not mean. We could be serious
Could
and
be
get you
like
guys.
gangster rappers, you know.
Yeah.
And
You
I'm
you're
here for
hard
the
on the mic,
drama. Always.
The
you're
peace
on the
side.
mic, but you
That's your
soft.
gangster Joe? Oh Lord. Remind me not to go anywhere talk with you guys.
Oh man.
We getting shot tonight. Oh man.
Well,
Okay,
it
so
is.
Nika, where is the toughest place you've ever been in Quebec City?
Toughest place in Quebec City.
Yeah, in Ottawa. Sorry.
And Ottawa, no, I mean Quebec City. I'm like maybe downtown Montreal North because it's always hard to get there and not getting lost.
That's the
That's
toughest
the
place
toughest.
because it's hard to get there. Do you get it? Where's it from? Boop, boop.
That's
Yeah.
the extent
That,
of
that,
It's
the
hard to get.
hardest place.
Very tough. Okay, I almost got lost many times.
that answer covered every question we had on the quick hitters.
Yes.
Like if I was to ask you the joke of the night, she just give it with that answer too.
Yeah.
It's like the toughest place you've been trying to get down. Oh man, I think this is better than having a guest. To be quite honest. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Mr. Cecil Joseph, for not showing up tonight. I learned a lot about my colleagues. I appreciate that. Every time you guys don't show up, I get to know more of them, and you guys get to know more about them. So this was good. So,
Yeah.
Nika, can we leave now?
Oh, Sam, can we leave now?
If you're done, if you're finished with everything,
I mean,
sure.
you didn't ask the questions. Technically, that's cheating, you know? Some people like to asparagus out, you know? Saying,
Okay, since I wasn't prepared this time, next time
my
I'll be
jaw
All
hurts.
right.
Okay, so
That's fair.
Yeah, that's
we will
fair.
give you your tough questions now.
This actually
yeah,
hurt.
and your question will be like, why was you not prepared? I wonder why.
No, Nika, seriously, this actually hurts.
Like,
I
My
can't
jaw
smile
hurts.
anymore. My cheeks are gonna
It
fall.
actually hurts. Like it actually does hurt. Gosh, we gotta go.
As I always say, you're welcome.
Okay. I
And
gotta
we're
put
out.
ice on my neck or something. Oh, what's that butter? Sam, that we should have a yellow butter in Dominica that cured everything that was good on bread. You remember the name of it?
Golden Ray.
I don't remember. It's a Golden Ray.
Golden Rim?
Golden Ray.
Golden Ray? It's yellow like the dissect thing
And
there,
it's
right?
salty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Golden
think
Ray.
Joel is right. That was all over the Caribbean back in the
We
Yes.
use it. It's,
We just call it cooking butter, yellow butter, right?
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
It's salty.
Thank you, Dominica.
Oh,
Breeze,
cooking butter?
Clorox,
Yeah.
Colgate,
Is it margarine?
cooking butter. It's called Glory. What? That's what you said, right? Glory, right?
By Blue Bonnet.
Right.
Blue Bonnet.
Oh, you see, I just knew it as cooking butter, just like I know
Yeah.
all detergent as Breeze,
Exactly.
and
All
every
toothpaste is Colgate.
yeah,
But you
everything
didn't
is
hear
Colgate.
anyway, I'm done.
Okay, we
Anything
gotta go. We gotta go. We'll sit down here forever. Sit down here and never leave. So,
Be here all night.
right? On behalf of Dissect, on behalf of TDN TV, on behalf of Island Therapy and SIP, I go by the name of Novelist.
I am Jewel.
I'm
This is-
Nika.
All right. It was good
And-
spending time with you guys in front of the camera this tonight. Actually,
Right.
Always good hanging out with you all. But I think the Dissect audience gets to see a different side of the team,
Yeah.
and that's kind of cool too. So
Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause, I
again,
mean,
before we leave, the one thing I want to leave you all with to remind you again: Pong your best, gossip, but support Dale. Okay.
Facts. Yes.
Check out the GoFundMe. Let's push that thing forward, and so Dale
Right.
can get the surgery he most definitely needs, and he
Yep.
cannot survive without it. So before the price goes up again, because we all know how
Yeah, man.
Yes.
inflation is ticking up again. It actually
Yep.
ticked up again in the US in February. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
the world is kind of unstable. So
Yep.
if we can
And this-
raise those funds as quickly as possible,
Yeah.
so Dale can get the surgery that he needs. We definitely appreciate that.
Yeah.
And as I said, your reward is in the third heaven, so don't look for it on earth. All right.
Right. So, yep.
Peace.
See you guys later. Have a blessed week and a blessed weekend. Deuces.
Bye.
Take care.
Happy Easter.
Yeah, for those of you who celebrate that, yeah.
That's next week.
That is right.
Bunny and eggs don't go together. Rabbits and eggs. Don't go
We're all on the screen, so somebody has to press that button.
I'll do it.
together. Rabbit, eggs.
So I'm